All right, today we're going to talk about how action potentials elicit muscle contraction. As you can see, when I do a bicep curl, the muscle moves, right? What's happening? I'm sending electrical signals from my brain down to the muscle to cause the muscle to shorten. And then I stop sending signals and it relaxes and everything falls down. So it's all about electricity going from my brain down to the muscle. What's interesting is that we can hijack this system and completely bypass the brain. Today I'll show you something called an electrical stimulator. You might have seen this in a physical therapy clinic, which will send action potentials from the stimulator directly into the muscle without me even thinking about it. This is an electrical stimulator. What's going on is that it's sending an electrical current out of this little device that has kind of a battery in there. The electricity is being sent down the cord, going from one electrode to the other. As it does that, it's passing through my muscle, and you can see that it's causing a little bit of a contraction. So what is it about the electricity that causes the muscle to contract? I can tell you it's not my brain. My brain is not thinking about doing this right now. It's happening completely on its own. So there's something in the muscle that senses this electricity and causes contraction. What is it? So to help you understand how action potentials cause muscle contraction, I'm going to show you two different electrical stimulation patterns. Now this first pattern is going to be a constant stimulation. So it'll send an electrical current or electrical stimulus. It almost feels like a pinprick, and it will be rapidly followed by another stimulus, one right after the other, almost like a drum beat, like ta 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 ta. Okay, so watch what happens when I stimulate it hard enough. Can you see this? I'm not making this happen. So it's relaxing now, and now I have a stimulus causing the muscle to contract, and now relaxation. So it's causing, it's a little painful, so don't do this at home. But what is it? What's causing the contraction, and why is it causing it to flex? If you notice, you can see my hand also flexing. So not only is the bicep causing contraction, but I'm also getting some of the hand flexing. And what's going on there is that some of the electricity is passing through the nerves that innervate these muscles down here, and it causes it to contract. So even just electrically stimulating the nerve can cause muscle contraction. Most of it's stimulating the bicep, which is causing this bicep curl. All right, so in a second I'm going to show you another stimulus with a slightly different pattern. So in the second stimulus pattern, it's more like a twitch. So it's going to send out a single electrical stimulus and wait about 3 or 4 seconds, then it'll send out another one. So there's a lot of time between the stimuli. So here you go, watch what happens. I'm going to put it to the same intensity it was at before. You can see it's causing the bicep to contract. It's getting a twitch, but it's not causing me to flex. Remember, the last one would cause me to go all the way up and down. This one's not doing it. The electrical stimulus is exactly the same in terms of the intensity, right? So the question is, why is it not causing a full flexion? Why can't I get a full contraction here? Now the answer might seem a little obvious in this kind of scenario where things are kind of extreme, but the answer to why I'm not getting a full contraction here actually has a lot to do with why your muscles fatigue, why you can't generate as much force as your muscles fatigue.